Hi everyone, it's me Jan, PM in Supernova, and today I would love to show you something very exciting, some progress that we've done on our prototyping product called Supernova Create. And in the beginning I want to mention that I'm a PM who is not technical. I don't have technical skills, I don't use Cursor, I don't have experience with IDEs, I don't have experience with Git repositories and so on. I cannot run my local environment and actually prototype like our designers, for example, try to do with Cursor. But what is great about what I would like to show you is that I can actually imagine as a non-technical PM very similar things as my engineers can do with Cursor. And that's why I would love to show you how I actually work as a PM with Supernova, which makes me really excited because our designers sent me today that we already have our components and everything set up in Supernova, so we can actually achieve very high fidelity prototypes that look exactly like our products. And I would love to show you what we have prototyped today with my designer. We co-created a new feature that will allow our users to invite someone third party to the project through the email. We haven't had that feature before. You have been able to invite only workspace members, but right now I would love to show you how I actually work in Supernova as a PM, so you can do it as well in the future. So let's take a look. Here we are in Supernova, and as you can see, we have two modes, Ask and Create. We are going to stay in Create, where we can prototype with Supernova and with actually our design system components and everything. So here I can navigate myself to projects, and as you can see, I have plenty of projects. I can just filter my own, and this is what we are going to talk about, so improved invitations. And here, how I started actually is that I let our agents, based on a simple prompt, just generate what I would love to the feature to do. So actually I created the PRD, which is much better than to start with a simple prompt. So you need to actually provide much better understanding of what the feature should do. You as a PM, you should define it well. And we in Supernova, we have documentation here. So you can write it and you can let adjust it by an agent. If you want to adjust it, you can see all the suggestions and you can accept them, you can reject them. So you can actually create a really good prompt. And then what I've done, and it's not prepared demo, so you will see that the agents sometimes hallucinate as well, but stay with me. So here what I've done is actually that I said, please check the core features from this doc. So I mentioned the doc here. And create some new functionality in the invitations. And this is slightly abstract because I'm prototyping Supernova in Supernova, which can be mind-blowing sometimes. But as you can see in our current production, we don't have possibility to actually create a member or invite a member who is not part of the workspace. So as you can see here, I cannot invite myself on my personal account to the project because you can invite only workspace members, but we will need to solve this. So actually what it does as a first thing is that it understands that I would like to create something in the portal feature detail, which we call like this environment where we are at this moment is feature detail, where we are prototyping. So it actually spin up one-to-one template that we have here, and my designers created, set up in like an hour or something like that. So what I can actually do here, I can use every single native feature that we have here. I can switch, I can play around with icons, I can change the modes here. So everything works. If I prompt it even more, it will give me more content there. So if I want to go to overview, we have a template for overview. So you can go there, you can prototype there. It's actually matching the production because it's how it's set up right now. So what we have been able to do, as you can see here, I will jump into the first thing. So it perfectly spin up my my environment where I would like to prototype. And as you can see here, this doesn't look exactly how I want. It's kind of broken, but I asked, hey, please, like what kind of templates do you have available? And it understood, yeah, I have a share popover. And I said, please, so well, can you use it? And it actually done exactly the same as we have here. So as you can see here, for demo purpose, I have a dark mode. So, but those are exactly the same. There is a full functionality of the current state of the auto invitation flow, which works exactly like it would work here. And I can start prompting on top of it. And where we have go is actually start prototyping with this template, with our components that are in the container we provided to Supernova. And what I really love as a PM is that you can open a thread, which is basically a branch to start exploration without breaking something that is already in the main chat. So I open a thread and I started prompting something more, exploring some new functionality. And when I got into the point that I'm really happy with that, you can see that I promoted to the main base. So I can compare, yeah, this is kind of white, so I don't see it correctly, but I can see that there are some differences in the main thing. So I promoted to the main chat, and I can see it here. And then I prompted, I kind of tried a couple of different iterations. And when we've got with my designer, you see that Martin Kucha actually joined me, and he created also some threads where we were discussing how it should look like, that I left a message for him that please, we should iterate on what are the roles and so on, so on. But what is really cool that we have been able to actually prototype also non-workspace members here. And I can actually try to invite myself. Now, I haven't been able to do it before, right? If I go here, I can write my email and it wouldn't be allowed. So that's what we are trying to prototype. I can pick myself, I can grant a build role, I can invite even more people, I can see myself as invited person, and that's exactly what we need to do to go to the kickoff tomorrow to the engineers. And what they can do later, of course, understand how the whole flow works, what are the workflows behind, what are the dependencies between the pending and so on, so on. So this is something that we are going to discuss. And then what they can do is actually go here to export, connect the MCP, pull the code from the prototype. And in the code, you can actually see what's amazing, that if you go to code, for example here, it's actually using our components, dark matter, which is our design system. So you can see what kind of template it used. It's actually pulling them from the container, and it's one-to-one with our production. So that's something that our engineers will really appreciate while going forward in the development, that it can actually speed up them a lot. So that's how we use Supernova. What I would be able to do is to actually go to the final version of the feature. And once we merge it back to the main, I would go here and actually create a sales brief, because we need to do some enablement to our sales as well, to our marketing. So instead of going and writing everything manually, I will just create it by clicking on this. So marketing brief, agents will create the document. I can just hand over easily to my marketing team. They can launch it properly. So yeah, more videos are coming. I'm super excited to see you build something like this. And if you're interested in prototyping with your own design system, with your own components, with your own templates, let us know. Let's try it. Let's set it up for you. And let's wait for you what you're going to build. See you.